Let the intro roll and then we shall start.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. इतना लगा दिया था नोट चल नहीं रहे
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry if the audio is a bit problematic because I'm not using that external microphone. So, guys, today's video we're gonna talk about the same thing. That is, let me open my glasses because these are anti-glares. Yeah. So our Twitter family, like day and night, we're asking about UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah flight updates. Now, the thing is that, guys, I had promised you that I'll be giving you a very important update in this matter. Now, before I get into the technicalities, here is my tweet. So, as soon as I put this tweet, many people are making fun of it that, you're giving half-baked information and they're writing lol and everything. So, I'm just gonna tell you one thing. I thought it's someone from Twitter, but no. Okay, so first of all, you give it names. Actually, I'm just putting this effort to help myself and to help all of you because I genuinely want to help my small community. Now, in this case, if you tell that my information is half baked, I'm sorry to say that the UAE government or GDRFA, ICA, whatever, they are not even baking that information, not even baking that to some extent because there is no clarity from their end. So how can you expect that a person like me, who is not into the immigration, has nothing to do with GDRFA, IC or anything of that sort? So before I get into the video, guys, let me tell you, I have got this bad habit of recording every telephone conversation. Whenever I'm talking, like I got a call from Emirates, I was talking to Emirates, so I started recording each and everything about it. I don't know if it's a bad habit or a good habit because Emirates has given me this habit because they keep changing everything. I know it's not in their hands, but today's video, guys, I won't keep it very long. The main point is, guys, don't trust any call, any tweet, anything that you see. Actually, I live in Kolkata, okay? Now at Kolkata, this is how you pronounce it. So, guys, when I got this information, okay, so I got it was an open ticket, like most of you have, Emirates. So I finalized my date. That is 15th of August. Now, guys, till 11th of August, okay, all of us were having this update through the call center, through Twitter, through everything that no, entry permit holders are not allowed. But I planned, okay, I'll get my ticket cancelled or I'll convert it into an open ticket. But all of a sudden, this call that you heard right now, listen to the call first.
Put that early.
Yes, you have to report that early because the RTPC test has to be done 4 hours prior to departure.
So I just want to confirm this. I don't need the GDRFA approval, right?
You won't get a GDRFA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because I'm not being able to apply. It says profile not found. So if I
Because you got a visa.
yeah, e-visa I have, student on entry permit.
Student visa, correct?
Yeah, student e-visa.
So I am updating your scanner saying back holding student visa.
Okay.
As per state procedure, GDRFA not required. Okay?
Yeah. Please update on the PNR because see, I don't want to come back home. That is the main problem.
Right.
Okay, and I will get an RT-PCR on Friday, and Sunday morning, I have to get rapid PCR at the like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and after that, I will be coming for the check-in.
Yeah. And I will be sending you a form which you need to fill it up and send it across to us by tomorrow. And Nishit will do.
Yeah, Nishit. Is perfect.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Shah. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now, all of a sudden, Emirates Kolkata called me up, the local check-in staff. That staff was working from home because Emirates has just 3 departures. I mean, it has departures on 3 specific. It is not a daily flight from Kolkata to Dubai, okay? 3 days a week. Now, 3 days a week, they just called me. Sunday was my flight. They gave me a call on Wednesday. and they told me that, sir, if you're traveling, you just listened to the conversation right now. They told me, sir, since you're traveling on a student entry permit, GDRF is not required. I said, okay. I waited. Now, Friday they asked me to get the PCR test done, but I thought I'll get done on Saturday because I was very doubtful about, my parents and everyone were sure that I'm leaving. मैंने बैग्स भी अपने पैक कर रखे थे, बट मुझे पता था कि अगर कॉल सेंटर मना कर रहा है तो कोलकाता वाला स्टाफ भी मना करेगा इवेंचुअली. वही हुआ. फ्राइडे में दे कॉल्ड मी दैट हैव यू डन योर RT-PCR डन. आई हैव रिकॉर्डेड इट. आप सुन लीजिए पहले. लिसन टू इट.
From Emirates, Calcutta.
या टेल मी.
Yeah. You got your booking for 15, no? Can I have your booking reference, please?
या माय बुक. जस्ट अ मिनट.
No, this is your 571, 15th of August, right?
या माय बुकिंग
And
है.
Nishit, the thing is that just now, what about your PCR test? Have you gone for it?
या आई विल बी गेटिंग इट डन.
Yeah, don't do it, okay? Because they're strictly following GDRFA approval. So if you don't have a GDRFA approval, you won't be accepted at the airport.
Oh, but I was told that the new entry permit will be allowed.
I had come to office today and for you, and I wanted to get it clarified and all. It is strictly saying from Dubai only GDRFA approvals are accepting, irrespective of e-visa, anything you have. If you can get your GDRFA approval through your university, you can travel.
But that I contacted the university also, but they said that that document itself is an entry permit. I mean, it itself is GDRF approved.
No, I had just got a clarification. If you have to have a GDRFA approval in your hand, Nishit. So if you don't have it, you won't be able to travel.
But how will entry? There's no. Yesterday you only told me, no, there is no option.
Perfectly. Yeah, I told you that. That's the reason I've called you up to inform you that you won't be accepted for the Sunday's flight because strictly they are following the GDRFA approval.
Okay, then what can be done at the moment?
Just stand by, wait for a while because another phase is going to come where this will be getting relaxed because slowly things are getting normal. So
Okay.
I believe it will be done.
So what should I do at the moment?
You call up the call center and change your booking to some other dates now.
But my entry permit will expire very soon.
Yeah, I can't help you, Nishit, because you won't be allowed. Unnecessary. Why you want to go to the airport? That's the reason I informed you earlier, right?
Yes, that I know. But on Emirates, they informed me on like 2-3 days back that I will be allowed to travel on Twitter.
Yeah, but strictly now the complaint is that you have to have a GDRFA approval.
Okay, so I won't be allowed to travel. Then I have to
Yeah.
change the booking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have told you also, remember yesterday you will be, but now the clarification is that if you don't have a GDRFA, you won't be traveling, irrespective what visa you are having.
But that document itself is a GDRFA thing. That is the problem. Or do you want me to send you the documents on WhatsApp if you can just have a look?
No, I understand. I can have a look. That's not a problem. But if you don't have a GDRFA approval printout,
Yeah.
airport won't accept you because all the way you want to go airport. You want to go to the airport and give it a try. That is your completely.
No. I don't. See, if you are saying that I won't be accepted, then I won't go to the airport, of course. But
Yeah,
when
that is the reason I called you out.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
unnecessary to take the plane all the way to airport, doing RT-PCR, that will cost you,
Yeah, but my thing is that since you are emphasizing so much on GDRFA approval, the entry permit that I have is GDR. It is their approval only, the GDRFA.
No, you said e-visa, right?
Yeah, because see, unless you see it, you won't understand. That's the problem, and that's the main problem with call centers also. They're not being able to understand that what visa it is. Because see, if you talk about GDRFA approval, that has GDRFA directorate signature also. That document that I have. So that's actually, how many passengers do you have who have the same case of entry permit?
See, last of all, yesterday we had, Wednesday we had few students who were traveling and they didn't have GDRFA, they were not accepted.
Okay, they were not accepted.
Yeah.
Okay, so but actually, I clarified this with embassy, consulate, and also many places. They said that if your stamped visa has expired, the only
No, no,
way.
no, no. You won't be received. Try to understand. You won't be allowed.
Okay, okay, then I
Okay,
understand.
just travel the consulate and change the date of travel. Okay.
But do you have any information on when is visit visa opening?
Sorry.
Any assumption on visit visa?
No, not yet. By next week we come to know. You have my number. Call me. I'll let you inform.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, so here you can see they've asked me that are you done with your RTPs? I said no. They said we're extremely sorry. You cannot fly because RFA approval is a must. And if that gentleman is watching this video, I haven't taken permission to reveal his identity, but I would actually like to thank him because he is a local check-in staff of Kolkata, and he's constantly in touch with me on WhatsApp, and I keep asking him about each and every update, and he's so sweet that he replies to me each and every time I have a query. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you is, guys, don't rush any phone call, any tweet, because the final authority lies with the airlines. Now the thing is that until and unless, like yesterday, you remember not yesterday, I'll take dates. 19th, you got a call. 4 p.m. there was an update that you can travel. Then again, 11:30 p.m. there was an update that you cannot travel. Now, guys, this update does not make any difference because when you go to the check-in counters, they will check the website for any updates, and the website does not have anything. Let's face it, the website is clear. It has no information about entry permit holders, residence entry permit holders, work visa permit holders, visit visa, or anything. You just have to keep an eye on the website. Don't trust Twitter, don't trust any phone call, because it's eventually the check-in staff is going to check the website. I have lots and lots of resources to prove that flights should be operating. You can see this screenshot from IATA. Okay, you can see the GDRFA email which I've put here. So all these organizations are telling that no, you're allowed, but still, guys, the final authority lies with Emirates. Your airline. Your airline has the power to deny you or to accept you on that particular flight. There is no point speculating or doing anything of that sort. The best thing is wait till the update is there on the website. Until and unless it's there on the website, all these things may change any moment. And this is the reason why they don't. Just a minute. This is the reason why they don't update it on the website. Now, first of all, congratulations to each one of you, because collectively my Twitter family, or the Twitter family that we have, who constantly are proving that GDRFA entry permit is already the GDRFA approval. Now to them, congratulations, because you have already proved this to the airlines that if you have an entry permit, GDRFA is not required. And on Twitter they acknowledged this thing. You can see the screenshot here. Yeah, so they acknowledged this, that yes, entry permit holders do not require GDRFA, but entry permit holders are not allowed to travel as of now. So first step, we are done. We have proven this, that entry permit holders do not require GDRFA. So congratulations on that. And now, guys, many comments on Instagram, DMs on Twitter, you guys are asking me if ICA can help you, if GDRFA can help you. So guys, there's a very straight cut answer to this, that if you are traveling to Dubai, GDRFA is the organization that you're supposed to contact, because GDRFA can control Dubai visa, all the foreigners, expatriate population. GDRFA does that for Dubai, and for any other emirate apart from Dubai, like Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, anything. Okay, ICA takes care of it, because see, Dubai is itself so popular. People don't even know that Dubai is a state or a city. They think that Dubai is a country. You'll see many comparisons on YouTube. They write Dubai versus Canada, Dubai versus America. So Dubai is so popular that it has it has the image that it's a separate country. So in order to manage this huge reputation, huge traffic, and so many things, they have a separate GDRFA thing. So if you want to travel to Abu Dhabi, GDRFA is of no use to you unless you have this plan that okay, you will get down over there and use road, because I'm not aware about the road, if you can travel via road or not, or via the Hyperloop is not ready now. If you want to go through a bus or car through road, I'm not sure on that, because that is something else. But I'm talking about flights. India to Abu Dhabi, GDRFA cannot help you. India to Dubai, ICA cannot help you, because they have distinct area of authority. So this was important message and update, that don't get carried away, don't get your, and guys, one last thing, okay, this I'll talk about in the next video. If your entry permit is expired, what do you have to do? So about this we'll be talking in the next video. So thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I hope you've taken something out of this. And when you write such things on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube that I'm giving half-baked information, actually, entire day I spend at least 4 to 5 hours getting information for myself and for you, so that life becomes easy. And on top of that, if someone does not contribute or does not appreciate it and tells me that it's half-baked knowledge, so I just have one thing to tell to them, that you should either appreciate or either contribute, because the authorities who are supposed to do it, they're not even baking it half. They're not even baking it 10%. At least I'm half baking it. So please appreciate that. Yeah. So the rest of you who have shown so much of love, support, thank you so much, guys. I shall continue to make videos this same manner. I will just go to Dubai and show you how I get my visa stamped. I'll complete my medicals, and how I'll rent an apartment, how I'll take part in Expo 2020, everything. You just have to click the subscribe button, chill, and I'll show you everything using my camera. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and if your entry permit or your residence visa has expired, I'll be making a new video. So thank you. Namaskar. Take care. Jai Hind.